guys, yesterday we started talking about friendship, and we said that friendship was the main idea of our story. And our story is called, What is a Pal? We also said a pal is another way of saying friend. Now, we went over some vocabulary. We have the word play. These pals like to play in the park. Okay, that's one vocabulary word. Be. They like to be on the same team. Be. Okay. And. The children share the paper and paint. Help. These pals help each other wash the dog. I wish I had help to wash my dog. Okay. With. The boy was in a show with his pal. That makes being in the show a lot more fun when you have a pal. You. I like when you play this game with me. It's fun to play games. Okay, so those are our vocabulary words, and remember, I put them on spellingcity.com, and you'll also have an assignment today using those vocabulary words. I'll tell you a little bit what you're going to do later. Now, I'd like to go ahead and read another story about being a pal. Now, yesterday we read the story about what is a pal, and today I'm going to read a big book. It's called My Colors, My World. Okay? Let's see if I can put it up here. I might take this down and then see if I can put my book on it. Remember what this thing is called? That was one of our classroom words, easel. Easel. Okay? My colors, my world. Okay? Look at that beautiful picture. Look at this little girl. What do you think she's doing here? Sometimes in the desert where I live, she lives in the desert. Do we live in the desert? No, we live in like a swampy marsh area. Sometimes in the desert where I live, the wind blows very, very hard. I think these little curlicues are showing what the wind looks like. Okay. Oh, I can't read that part. You know what? This is in Spanish. So one side is in English and the other side is in Spanish. Okay? So the wind blows very hard in the desert. Desert sand covers everything. Everything is the same color. Look at that. Kind of a sandy clay color. It is. Think about how this is different from where you live. Okay? How is it different and how is it the same? Okay? I open my eyes extra wide to find the colors in my world. I wonder why colors. She has to think about colors a lot. You tell me. Later on we'll talk about it. Why do you think finding colors might be important? Ooh, look at this. Beautiful. Of all the colors I find, I like hot pink. I think some of my girls do too. I like it the best. It's the color of the desert sun. Look at that beautiful desert sun. I wonder if it's early in the morning or maybe the sun is going down. Okay, let's turn the page now. We're going to find out something. So the first one was hot pink. On hot days, I go to the shady side of the house. I make mud pies with squishy brown mud and orange marigold flowers. Okay, these are marigold flowers. Okay. So she has brown mud and orange marigolds. I invite purple irises to be my guest for tea. Yellow pollen peeks at me. These flowers are called irises, and the yellow inside of them, that's the pollen. We get a lot of pollen here in the spring. Back on the sunny side of the house, the cactus grows, green and sharp. Yeah, if you've ever touched a cactus, they do have sharp, pointy things on them. So I guess she does have some color where she lives. Okay. In the backyard, I sway on my swing. Sway is like going back and forth, back and forth. I helped my poppy build it and paint it the perfect shade of red. So her poppy helped her build a swing, and she painted it red. When my poppy comes home from work, I see his shiny black hair. Okay, so she's hugging her poppy. He has shiny black hair. I love all the colors in my world. Every day I watch the hot pink sky turn into dark blue night. So that makes me think the hot pink sky is right before it becomes dark. And that is the end. So this book was written by Maya Cristina Gonzalez. Okay, and we'll talk more about it in a little bit. But this little girl is looking at all of the things around her world to see the different colors. Think about all of the different colors in her world, and then you think about the colors in your world. Okay? I'm getting ready to tell you what your assignment is going to be. So when this video is over, I want you to get in a listening position and be ready for your assignment. Bye-bye.